Hello, this is Daniel Mart, and today I'm going to be reviewing the movie Captain Phillips. My parents got this off Redbox, so I'm renting it. Decided to see it, so yeah. So basically, Captain Phillips is um, it's basically a true story. Somewhat. It is a true story. And it features Tom Hanks and Picard Abdi. And then a bunch of other people, which I really don't know off the top of my head, but those are the two major names from this movie. Quick note for those who haven't seen it before. Then I may contain some spoilers because I usually do, quick summary, likes and dislikes, and then the rate as usual. So there may be some spoilers. So a couple seconds for those who don't want anything spoiled, starting now. Okay, couple seconds are up. 10 seconds as usual. So if you're still watching this video and haven't seen the movie, um, if it's still in theaters, because I know there's some theaters who still have it, you may want to go watch it, or just go buy the Blu-ray or DVD or Redbox or Netflix or wherever. Go watch it somewhere. I know it's still in theaters somewhere because I know my aunt watched it and she's in Boston, so yeah. Yeah, but besides the point, quick summary. Basically, this is based off a true story, by Captain Phillips. Basically, he was on not a vessel, but a cargo ship. I believe it's called the Alabama or something. The Alabama. Was kind of that, and a bunch of and then four Somalian pirates basically took over. They grabbed, they were supposed to rob them, take their money and a bunch of other things, take the ship, take them out to Somalia, and then bribe the U.S. government for the crew. But their plan went south, and basically they took some money, about 30,000, and then they ended up kidnapping Captain Phillips. And basically, Captain Phillips, he's in this lifeboat, which is the boat they were supposed to get off on. The Somalians were supposed to get off, but they kidnapped him, and you basically see a struggle for a good portion of the movie. Him in the lifeboat until he gets rescued. Um, yeah. Honestly, this movie disappointed me a little bit, and that's mostly due to the ending. The ending wasn't that good, especially like the last 5 to 10 minutes. I felt the acting was really bad in that ending. Especially Tom Hanks of all people, because he's supposed to be crying and stuff. But I just didn't buy the ending. But overall, everything else was amazing, in my opinion. The cinematography was off top. The writing for the most part was good. It did bother me a little bit that the pirates, Somalian pirates, talking in Somalia, and you had the subtitles, but understandable. They were talking Somalian because they're Somalians, so duh. But you did have the subtitles, which irritated me a bit, but I'm okay with it, understandable. Um, the story overall is a pretty good story, decent story. I like it. The writing, the acting for the most part is good, and Picard Abdi, for him, this being his first movie, him being a taxi driver, just being hired for Captain Phillips, and then him getting nominated, and I think he won a few awards for his role on this. It's just amazing. I really do like his acting, and I am hoping to see him sometime in the future in a future movie. I do know he is making a movie, but I don't know what it's called. But whatever. He's a pretty good actor. Yeah, I think we're gonna be seeing him a lot more often as the years go by. So yeah. What else can I say about this movie? I mean, the writing was pretty good, decent. Kind of bothered me a bit about the Somalian language there, but understandable. Um, I mean, there were some camera angles I found that were odd or weird, but overall the camera angles and all that that was pretty good. Cinematography, that was good. Um, I mean, I want to say, okay, there were certain parts that were kind of like action scenes, but I wouldn't call them action scenes, but they were decent. Um, that's my train of thought. it's a pretty interesting story overall. I do like that it's kind of based off a true event. And yeah, I mean, and I also do like that there is some historical aspects of that. And I also do like how they kind of jump back between the Somalians and the U.S. Or Captain or the crew or whoever, depending on what part of the movie. That's good. Um, overall, it was a pretty good movie. All the awards they got nominated for and won were well deserved for the most part. Yeah, it was a pretty good movie. Really nothing I can say about this. Very. I have like a few complaints about it. The Somalian part, language and they're kind of irritating me. But it is understandable. And then like the last 10 to 5 minutes, I really didn't like because it felt kind of rushed. But whatever, it is still pretty good. Um, that's basically it. Oh, the rate on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being the worst, 10 being the best, and 6 being decent. I put this at an 8. Well deserved. All the awards it received and nominated for, it is well deserved. So yeah, pretty decent, great movie, in my opinion. Um, really happy we rented it. And that's basically it for this movie review. Remember to subscribe. I also do other movie reviews. I also review comics and TV shows, so definitely stay tuned for that. Comment below on your thoughts on Captain Phillips. Did you like it? Did you hate it? You think it should be more than 8 or less than 8? And what do you think about Bakar Abdi? Do you think he's a great actor? And do you think we're going to be seeing him again in the future? Comment down below. Besides that, yeah, remember to share on Twitter, MySpace, or Facebook, or whatever you guys prefer. And that's basically it for this video. Yeah, stupid fly. And yeah, and I also want to kind of apologize for my train of thought. I have no idea where it is today, but usually I'm more concentrated. Not that I'm not concentrated at the moment, just have a few brain farts every here and there. Happens to all of us. So whatever. Whatever. What was I? Okay, yeah. And that's basically it for now. Remember to subscribe, comment, share, and that's basically it for now. This is Daniel Mart signing off.